So, Charlotte, how was your assignment?
Good. It was good. Knocked on the door. Waited around outside for a while. No response. Came back home.
And you didn't go inside the outpost?
Inside? Oh, no. Didn't go inside. I was told not to. So I didn't. Just knocked on the door and left. Haha. Inside. You crazy.
Right. Well, we'll see the team to investigate and search for a missing researcher. Thank you, Charlotte. We have no intention to send you to an assignment so early.
So, what do we do now?
You return to your quarters and get some rest. Tomorrow you start patrolling the occult science building.
Right. Well, talk to you later, Bob. Looks like we're in the clear, Liz.
Are we still being detectives?
Damn right. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, but for now, let's get some sleep and start investigating tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow, Charlotte. I'm gonna go pretty extra tough.
See you, Lizzie. Jeez.
Whoa! Oh, hello.
Is this really what the world looks like? There's like chunks missing, and chunks added. So the little witch girl that discovered at the university had been harvesting goo from kidnapped prisoners. What was the strange goo? And why would a university be doing something so dastardly? Oh, and so you know, I had no idea what they were planning. I was just a cute French girl. I was vivisecting creepy monsters for the sake of education. Whee! So don't take your singing for all of the university being all dastardly. Some of us were dumb as the little witch girl. Why do you keep calling me the little witch girl? I'll be exactly the same size as you. Our story resumes with a little witch girl quietly investigating the strange horse goo while keeping up appearances as security guard of the occult science building. But what the little witch did not know is that their loyalties were being tested at every turn. I'm 22! I'm a grown-ass woman! Voluptuous, almost! Good morning, Isotropic! It's me, Mindy, in the morning with the Miskatonic morning announcements. What's this morning you speak of? Oh, she just grabbed all the posters. Sounds awful. First off, thanks to our dedicated and highly trained fodder, the Corporeum is now hosts a hefty portion of Cthulhu flesh, and all at a record cost of only 7 casualties. Man, I'm getting fat. Did she eat? Never mind. On to international news. The Miskatonic University's Canadian branch is suffering a Yeti infestation, brought about by the recent How Many Yetis Can We Get series of experience. I can't tell. That means the experience was a success or a failure. Is there a human research department in this building? Only I'm wondering if the best way to start a workday is blaring news about a fucking Yeti apocalypse in my head. Call me crazy. She's got an interesting look to her. Oh, hey Lizzie, how's it going?
What you doing?
Grind bath. Keeps all the New England atmosphere off. So I get the extra bits and bobs sticking out of here and there. Like the folks here. Oh, that's what she's doing. Secret witchy trick. Wanna try some?
What's in it?
Oh, lavender, rose petals, sandalwood, ambergris, some guy's blood, mushed worms, horse placenta, powdered dog, a small assortment of rocks, bacon grease, squirrel, and a peppermint for a tingly fresh feeling.
Horse placenta.
Like my grandma used to say, ain't no getting through horse placenta. Wait, what? She drank a lot.
Let's send a team to New Orleans to investigate what we found. So we're on errand duty today. I think someone needs your help in the library.
Okay, when my grandma sleeps in a bit, I'll see what they want. Thanks, Lizzie. Oh, Annie. I thought Mrs. Roth did breakfasts. She's off catering some mopey executive branch of the higher-ups. Some deliveries. Here's yours. Who is it? I don't know without a name. Same as it's a dead bacon sandwich. I could ask if you want. Wait, really? It's like human food? No, he's a pig. No, I mean Never mind. Thanks, Annie. Thanks, Annie. No problem, lovely. In 1 sec. In 1 second, you come find me. Toodles. Huh. I guess Annie's not made of 100% pure aggravating after all. How about that? Well, apparently I'm needed in the library. Better get over there. Hey, Annie. Hello, Wobbly. Ain't you a little back and sorry? I did. Thank you, Annie. Oh, the sauce on it was super scrumptious. Ah, that's a secret English sauce recipe. I'll smuggle some in under my fabulous petticoats. Back home, we simply call it brown. Ah, shub, don't tell me it's made of, like, shredded freckles or ripped out throat or something. Am I gonna get sharp teeth and purple blood, Annie? Oh, no. They made brown sauce before the Great Famine. It's made out of vinegar and molasses and all that. Tastes great on cookhouse, though. Oh. What's the Great Famine thing? When everything got fun. It used to be real bone before everyone went to little mid notes. Should I say me, playing badminton in my ugly ass white dress, being courted by the local boys and played waistcoats and koi for hair, payments and pickle on cocoa. It used to be real boring before everyone went to little lit nuts. Should I say me, playing badminton in me ugly ass white dress, being courted by the local boys and played waistcoats and coiffed hair, payments and pickle on cocktail sticks. Picnics on the weekends at the park. Bus to town comes every hour. Please and thank you, routine and pleasant. Bloody tedious. I don't know. It's kind of nice. Ah, you'd see it now. Should see it now. A bus route. The bus route's covered in spikes, and the driver traces roadkill for a night with the pie maker's brother. The badminton courts are now communal barbecue pits, and the whole villages get together and cook burgers out of the football team from the next town over. The local boys wear nothing but a small, and the local girls use their white dresses to dress nothing but bite wounds. No basses bopping you on the head for pissing you on the wall for the local pictures. We ate them first, of course. There's a lot of fun to be had when you're in it for yourself, my lovey. Huh. Well, apart from the cannibalism, doesn't sound too bad. Shame about all the cannibalism. Hey guys, so you wanted to see me? Nico Day.
Ah, witch girl. You wouldn't happen to have any more secrets to divulge?
What we think? Oh, I discovered I had magic eyes when I was 9. The day I left school to become a witch. I sneezed in class and liquefied my home ec teacher. You have a magic eye? What did they do? Well, I don't have much control over them, but basically I do this.
Scary sounds. How long does this continue?
Whip. And stuff happens. Usually it's harmless, making people think strange things, or their limbs a little numb, makes tiny doggos go do backflips, or babies say their first words. But you know, occasionally it makes stuff turn inside out. I guess that makes our secret for you, Nico.
Well, it's my secret gathering that I need your help with, call it. We're looking to expand the library to house my collections, but the engineering department exploded last night. I need you to find some power tools that will help us in the library build an extension. Are you up for the task?
Sure, I guess I can handle that.
Excellent. Try the copium. If anyone has power tools in the building, it will be that French girl.
So what do you think actually talks with him? Him, the mouth, or this thing? Yeah, I've gotten this thing. Is she okay? I can't remember my father's face. The corporeum. I'll go check it out. Ooh. Oh, the girl's okay. Nothing there. Oh, hey guys. Have you seen the engineers? We're trying to renovate the... What is that in the background? Nice. Hey guys, have you seen the engineers? We're trying to renovate the library. We still have engineers. I thought they were exploded with that dopey machine they've been trying to build for Yogurt knows how long. Nope. There's still a few wandering around campus, withered as broken-hearted panicks, A lot of them. Gotta have filled the shrimp sharpener quota by now. Oh wait, that's him. Fuck. Gotta have... Take that again. Gotta have filled a shrapnel quota by now. I saw a student, no words of a lie. His entire head cut in half. Oh shit, really? Yup. But he was always a little two-faced. Two-faced. I've heard engineers use deuterium to store complete prototypes. Chances are they got what you're looking for. Thanks, guys. I'll go check it out. Oh, hey, her again. Hey, Vicky. Where the hell is everybody? Engineers building. Didn't you hear the explosion? Most people are off carrying the wood into their infirmary. Oh, yeah, of course. So, what are you doing here? Well, I don't have any arms. Yeah. Ah, lucky break, huh? Well, it was more of a lucky ripping off and eating. Sup, wall man? How's the science?
Vicious and unrelenting.
Radical. Hey, Jess, I told you it was some sort of engineering project one of the guys left here. Do you think the library guys could borrow it? Huh? Oh, yeah. It's over there. That did not help at all. Did you find it? It's some big, ugly... What the fuck? What is this thing? It's like half car engine, half stick, half steel curse. Is this for fighting ultra vampires or something? The reasons you don't teach her just pile on top of each other. I have a rock-solid lady boner right now. I gotta have one in black to show the coven. They'll lose their shit. Take that then. We were going to use it to shut the Ethereum up, but that ain't happening. I thought witches were into herbs and eyeballs and cauldrons and stuff. Why you rock solid over that monstrosity? First and foremost, witches like awesome stuff. Eyeballs are awesome. Cauldrons are awesome. Secret midnight dance-offs are awesome. And the lady owner is awesome. You are a colossal lunatic. Thanks, Jess. I'll see you later. She is adorable. Oh, hey, her again. Hey, Spooky. Nico's what? Wait, is she the same girl from the before? I gotta read these names. Hey, Spooky. Nico's one waiting for you in the library. Is that the thing? Yep. Glorious, ain't it? If you say so. Looks like something they built for fighting ultra vampires. I know, right? Hey guys, I got the thing! A spooky girl! With the engineers taken ill, we have decided to use the shredded remains of their department to store Nico's archives. Just until the engineers, start existing again.
Yep, we don't need to renovate the library until they restart their technical course, which requires students with arms and/or legs.
Does that mean I get to keep the thing?
Help yourself, Yorgo. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. I just want to look at it.
Well, good luck with that.
Okay, job done. I'll put this in my room, do a quick patrol, and start my private investigating. Nothing like stolen comic book posters to remind a girl of her witchy values? And nothing like an investigation into stolen brain goo to make her forget them. Better get back to it. So where were you last night? I snuck into your room, but you weren't there. Oh, just out for a secret mission. New Orleans, hidden keys, dark revelations, tragic tales, that kind of stuff. Top secret. Probably didn't hear about it. Wait, why were you in my room? I don't know, just for talking. You're pretty much the only person I talk to, other than my brother or the lunch lady. And that's usually, lunchies. That's probably because you're incredibly annoying. Besides, the only thing you talk to me about is trying to chomp my butt. Yeah, it's a good dynamic we got going Yeah, it's not bad.
Ah, Charlotte. I got his voice, kinda. Thanks for the help with my archives. Care to add to them with another secret?
Let me think. Well, the reason my hair is like this is so I don't accidentally use my eyes on something. If one of my eyes is covered up, it seems less than the effect. Weird, huh? Oh yes, I've heard about your magic eyes. I might have an optimal experience for you tomorrow, so don't go poking them out before then.
Roger Covenant.
It's very English words, but it doesn't look like a cannibal.
And remind me to build a Charlotte ward for my archives.
Sounds like fun! See you around, guys. Hey! Why'd you leave the coven to work here, Roman? Well, what's a cult of shove nigger automata? But harmony and compassion, for the universe offers neither. Exactly. Try to make the world a better place cause it's incredibly shitty, and that's what these guys do, man. But rather than being nice and helpful for our neighbors, they're creating vaccines, technology, all that kind of stuff. The Miskatonic's on the frontier of our cool challenge, and working here means you get to be part of a collective of history makers. Trust me, Charlotte, they'll remember us when they goes. When these got cancer or polio or tentaclitis. Well, that makes sense to me. What about you? Why did you decide to work here? Same reason I became a witch. I really like all the creepy bullshit. Roman seems to think these guys are on a level, and if I go blabbing what I saw in New Orleans, I could lose my job. Maybe it was just a handful of nutty folks performing weirdo experiments outside of the university eyesight. But then again, it was a whole facility dedicated to it, with a tunnel leading there, and warning signs and stuff all over the walls. No way this was a legit operation, and I gotta find out who's on the top. Bug Lady and... Oh, him! So what are you working on? The rediscovery of one of the last species of youth. It appears to be some kind of black sentient cloud, though occasionally forming random solid shards or icicles in its core when under severe distress. The Yithians seem to use them as forms of nourishment and humor, torturing them before they inhale the smoke. The odd thing is, in one of these last chapters of the Miskatonic manuscripts, the Yithian write that the clouds communicate in a human language. I've seen Hyperborean writings describing the human souls as floating black spikes. Funnily enough, sounded like the two might be related. It would mean the first pre-human contact with Yithians was situated in the lush jungles of the Arctic. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think we got an expedition to plan. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Hey, her. Marina. Our school swim team each has a custom-made swimsuit to suit their needs. Their needs, and of course, being the extraneous limbs or mutilated proportions most of them have. What the fuck is a swimsuit? A suit that you wear when you swim? I'm just starting to get the impression that witches are odd ones out. Yeah, because apparently you just do nude everything. Oh, these two. So how was your internal zombification? Any negative side effects? Nope. It was a pretty smooth transition. I did figure out a cool trick. That's to have my intestines falling out. Oh yeah? What's that? Just grab and rip everything out. Works like a charm. My torso is completely hollow now. That sounds like literally the worst thing that can happen to a human being. But if a dumb idea works, it's not a dumb idea, I guess. So he's a zombie, he's a researcher, and here she is, man. Did you know a library? How did you know a library? Fucking hell, she's suddenly Scottish. Did you know a library holds records of every encounter with Yog-Sothoth? The horrific god of eternal knowledge in human history? Wow. So how many encounters have we had? None! Weird, right? Oh. Maybe that's why there's so many goofy fellers around. No knowledge god to give him some knowledge. Huh. That explains a lot. Oh. Hello, Wobbly Bum. Fancy meeting you. That's a bucket of ears. Ew. Indulging in light reading, are we? Well, I was gonna check out the tentacle Tentacle Tactics, a dissertation of regarding control of rogue transmutation circles, but I've lost my appetite for knowledge. Oh, these? White chocolate and sugar paint. I just make these in the kitchen to remind me of home, you know? Oh. Also still creepy. Wow, really? No! My engineers department exploded, remember? That means I get to pick out. Awesome. Thanks, Annie. What are these guys? How did you survive the engineering explosion? It took out the whole department. Oh, I was in a garage across campus. It was one of the great things about being a mechanic. You don't spend a lot of time trying to invent a better wrench. Because you're too busy overcharging for spark plugs and peeking at pin-up calendars. Gotcha. We had a pin-up calendar at Coven headquarters once. And by pin-up calendar, I mean spell of the month calendar. And by headquarters, I mean Susie's house. And by once, I mean every year since I was 9. Every Mar. Thanks to our efforts in corporium, pre-natural medicine has advanced 200 years. New England's mutagenic atmosphere has gone from a cataclysmic Armageddon to a mild mutational nuisance. When I was a kid, I saw a guy whose face was a butt crack. Alive and well, thanks to the corporium. They're positive. Does the creative writing teacher seem a little weird to you? Whenever someone answers the question wrong, his eyes start pouring with blood. Does he have a mouth? The blood thing's a little discouraging, but when the class starts clutching their heads and covering their ears to drown out the shrieking, that's what gets me. Huh, that creative writing creature is either some sort of banshee, or just a huge douchebag. There's too many voices. It's gotta be someone from the occult science department who's responsible for extracting brain goo from people. Best to keep my snoop in here for now. Super Corporium. Al Kritzug. I'm gonna take me 2 weeks holiday to go work for one of the skullcrackers. Selling Ross Ryleth was some of the reasons job the Miskatonic gaffers, right? You know they call it the engine. You know they call it the Nightmare's Corpse City for a reason, right? Because it's a nightmare city filled with corpses. Or a city filled with nightmarish corpses. Ah, they say that about everything. They said that about Milwaukee. I bet it's a nightmare city filled with equally nightmarish corpses. But then again, I've never been to Milwaukee. Oh, these 3. Michael Melical. Ying erect sickness, China. It causes the victim to see a pair of glowing eyes in places of pitch darkness. Sufferers were terrified of falling asleep, noting that the eyes seemed to get closer whenever they looked away from them. The worst sufferers saw them even when they had their own eyes closed. Podnotic Plague, Italy. Scriptures and texts were hidden inside Italy's most popular newspaper, Crossroads puzzles. Those that completed the Crossroads were eroded with terrifying revelations of the birth of humanity, most being driven insane by their own knowledge. Domestic earwig, New Zealand. A simple earwig that crawls into victims' ears at night, but makes sound of horrific, muffled screaming and violence. Sufferers thought that their neighbors were literally murdering each other. Many tried to save contented wives by murdering innocent husbands. The male population of New Zealand halved over the weekend. Well, that one wins. Comparing diseases? I hear the faculty is heading to Dunwich in a couple of days. Needing locals to help build a new portal. Whenever I hear the name Dunwich, it puts a grin on my face to know that however tough my job gets, at least I'm not a portal driver. Earned
There's a smile on my face whenever I get my portal device paycheck. Damn shame your job is standing in a hallway. Ain't so lucrative, huh?
That's gotta be a pretty big paycheck if it's worth a face made of buttholes. Yeah. Extracerebral sentience seems to be a common factor outside of the human race. Even when decapitated, some creatures seem to function with some control over their actions. Oh, cool, she has like moving here. It's a difficult thing to study, at least if you have any qualms about cutting off the heads of a diverse selection of adorable animals. I really hope those guys have qualms about cutting heads off adorable animals. All the qualms? Whew, that is... I love the jackets. That's something I would love to have. So is there anything else I should know about nature and its communal consciousness or whatever? Yeah. Don't eat carrots. They hate it. Communal consciousness? That's a cool idea. It would be a lot easier to spread harmony if everyone was connected at the brain. Then again, it would be a lot easier to infect people with the asshole virus. Probably for the best that we all think for ourselves. The asshole virus. Twitter! How's it hanging, wall man? What do you say we get... You and me get out of here. Hit the town, grab some street food.
Could go for a foot long.
Awesome. Please don't encourage Eldritch Barrier protecting the Western Hemisphere from other planets from our incredible volatile experiments on the original Necromonico to misbehave. Oh, sorry, I was just fooling around with them. What you been working on? Currently, the effects of applying samples of Necronomicon parchment to heated patches of human flesh. Oh. And? A sample of parchment actually scribes the entirety of the Necronomicon's contents onto the subject's skin, essentially making a new copy of the book by tattooing the subject's skin. Eek. Oh, you know, scarring. And the people you're doing this to are okay with that? I don't know. That's not my department. Why? Never mind. See you around now, Jess. That experience seemed pretty nefarious, but nothing about brains or goo extraction. Better keep an eye on it. Yeah, you know, tattooing the Necronomicon on somebody else's skin. That's not creepy. I love the little sundress. Did you hear? They canceled the liberal arts programming. Did you hear? They canceled the liberal arts program yesterday. Liberal arts? That's like the study a little bit of everything, right? Why did they cancel it? Well, can you imagine studying a little bit of everything here at Miskatonic? Oh, yeah. I guess that would be a little suicidal. Having a brain composed of eternal ooze does have its drawbacks. Last night I lost some goo, and it was as it had dripped off in the drain. And I forget everything I learned in college. Wow, that is shitty. Wow, how much earth did you lose? Half a teaspoon. The only thing I learned in college was how to play beer pong. Huh, these guys are brain goo pouring out of their heads. I wonder if it's the same brain goo as the brain goo we discovered. But these guys have purple brain goo, whereas the stuff I found was orange. Are there multiple flavors? Ew. Hey, what's up, Charlotte? You look a little frazzled. It's nothing. Wandering the halls, listening to what folk are working on. Wandering some halls. It's a weird job. Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're making us feel a lot safer. We haven't had an accident in the whole building since you've been here. See you around, Charlotte. That's Cosmos folk are just standing around the hallways talking about board games and disease and shit. What are they waiting for? Dr. Thirst Valentine might come off a little apathetic towards the plight of humanity. But he gets it. And that's what we need at the frontier of occult sciences. He gets it. What does he get? He gets what sacrifices that have to be made, both from inside the university and outside of it. It's a nice thought to think that all humanity needs a little love and tenderness, Cult Girl. But love doesn't cure Blightbox, does it? Bye now. Well, I think I just made a breakthrough in my investigation. If Thirst thinks like that, it ain't hard to imagine that he'd be fine with kidnapping folks. And if Minnie agrees with that method, many other scientists here do too.
Ah, Charlotte, finished your patrol?
Yep, all quiet in the Eldritch front.
Awesome. It's getting late and some of the staff's tucking early, so you can take the rest of the night off.
Great, I guess I better go get on everyone else's body clocks, then. I'll be in my room if you need me. Well, I'm no closer to figuring out who's behind the Grimgoo, but there are a few folks acting suspicious. Might just be dark humor, a coping mechanism. But it sounds like some of these guys are fine with gruesome shit happening to innocent people. I mean, it's not like there's plenty of gruesome shit happening to innocent people out there already. But that's an excuse kidnapping people and collecting brain goo. First thing tomorrow, gotta find out who it is. Good morning, ladies and gents! Mindy here, wishing you a pleasant and fulfilling evening, pushing the boundaries of occult science, without regard to ethics or consequence. Oh, shub. Don't tell me she does this every night. And now, everyone's favorite part of the show, Mindy's News. Giving you cheerful and uplifting stories from all the world. Uplifting in the sense that it reminds people that our precious little university isn't actually a bastion of liquid shit and human suffering compared to the rest of the world. At least not the worst one. Firstly, there have been reports of sightings in rural Russian villages of a strange new supernatural species. Described as bipedal humanoid construct, roughly 15 feet tall, with a skin made of a thin, clear glass. Strangely, these glass men appear to be stuffed with loose, random human organs, extremities, and entrails that all appear to be working correctly. Open hearts beat, connected intestine masticate, severed hands wiggle their little fingers. These creatures will wander silently to local villages, take a human's hand, and walk back into the forest, with people too petrified to protest. Our local Miskatonic correspondent Dave Chumley ends his report form in the personal notes section with, oh god, it's the freakiest shit, oh god, she just walked away with it, oh god, one of them has a fetus in its head, oh god, it's breathing, get me the fuck out of here. Hilarious. And if you think trained Miskatonic operators being frightened like tiny babies by walking lunchboxes is fun, reports from Paris state that the latest operation to clear the so-called void from the catacombs of Paris has ended in a disaster. Oh yeah, whoa. Oh yeah, that god of peanut butter girl worships. Shit's bizarre. The only survivor of the 13-man operations, well, it said that the void once again crept into the minds of the agents, stating that the 3 that turned their shotguns on themselves turned out to be the lucky ones. He went on to describe the deaths of the other 10 men to our university's liaison in what can be only described as a puppeted trance, including bashing their heads against catacomb walls, tearing their eyes out, and filling their sockets with gunpowder, and simply tearing the flesh off of each other's faces, until a hollow voice told the liaison, "Don't come back," and then proceeded to swan dive out the French headquarters secondary building onto the concrete below. And from the other side of the world, there have been reports of New Zealand of a new supernatural insect infecting the populace. Right, the earwig thing. Heard those guys joking about it. I guess she's not gonna stop talking about creepy bullshit. Might as well try and sleep it through it. The creature seems to carry no sick, physically debilitating illnesses, but while penetrating in the victim's ear, will generate the muffled sound of screaming and brutality, making victims believe that their neighbors are viciously attacking each other. Thousands of people have already been murdered in an attempt to save imaginary spouses from imaginary violence. Local Miskatonic correspondent Sasha the Basher Coombs had this to say: "Just kill her already, I just want to sleep." Oh, Sasha, silly bullocks. There's no her. Talk like that gets you a visit from the Miskatonic in-house sensitivity trainer. She talked to sensitivity train me once, back when you were all out to flirt at work. I'd never done it before, but the cute lad from the literature department said he was uncomfortable when I sat opposite him with a bowl of spaghetti, stared at him and screamed, "This could be us!" before throwing my head down in the meal. Is that a threat or flirt? I want to work in England. Long story short, sensitivity training can suck my spaghetti. Man, I still feel the branding on my back. The ice water hosing. The bloody speech. This'll learn you how to be insensitive, she guffers, whipping hot dry dock chains across my dangling broken body. Might as well call it a corpse, damage on it. Still tastes blood at the thought of it. Though that might be someone else's. Yeek, that is some sensitivity training.